A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant development in the ongoing conflict between Ukraine and Russia, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy has publicly dismissed Russian President Vladimir Putin's recent proposal for a 3-day ceasefire. Zelenskyy characterized the offer as a mere theatrical performance, asserting that it fails to address the urgent need for a more substantial and lasting peace agreement. The backdrop of this diplomatic exchange is marked by the approaching Victory Day celebrations in Russia, during which Putin is expected to rally support for his military efforts in Ukraine. Zelenskyy emphasized that a mere 72-hour halt in hostilities is insufficient to create a meaningful plan for ending the war. Instead, he reiterated Ukraine's openness to a longer, 30-day ceasefire, which has been supported by the United States as part of broader efforts to broker peace. The Ukrainian leader stated, "This is more of a theatrical performance on his part, because in 2 or 3 days it is impossible to develop a plan for the next steps to end the war." Zelenskyy's remarks came during a press briefing where he expressed skepticism about Russia's intentions. He pointed out that the proposed truce appears to be a strategic maneuver to create a favorable atmosphere for Putin during the May 9th celebrations, which will see the attendance of foreign leaders, including China's Xi Jinping. "We will not be playing games to create a pleasant atmosphere to allow for Putin's exit from isolation on May 9th, he declared. In response to the Russian offer, Zelenskyy made it clear that Ukraine could not guarantee the safety of any foreign dignitaries attending the Victory Day events in Moscow, highlighting the unpredictability of the situation. He stated, "We cannot be responsible for what happens on the territory of the Russian Federation. They are responsible for your security." This sentiment was echoed by Russian officials, who accused Zelenskyy of threatening the safety of veterans attending the commemorations. Dmitry Medvedev, deputy chairman of Russia's Security Council, claimed that Zelenskyy's comments represented a direct threat to the festivities. Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov described Putin's ceasefire proposal as a test of Ukraine's willingness to seek peace, urging Kyiv to take definitive actions towards de-escalation. The diplomatic tension is further compounded by recent military developments on the ground, with reports of a Russian drone attack in Kharkiv injuring dozens of civilians. As the conflict escalates, Zelenskyy also revealed discussions with U.S. President Donald Trump regarding air defense systems and sanctions on Russia. The Ukrainian leader expressed optimism about a new round of negotiations with the U.S., indicating that despite recent personnel changes in Washington, dialogue continues. However, skepticism remains within the Trump administration, with officials suggesting that the war is unlikely to conclude soon. Vice President J.D. Vance remarked, "It's going to be up to them to come to an agreement and stop this brutal conflict." As the situation evolves, both sides appear entrenched in their positions, with the prospect of a lasting ceasefire still uncertain. The international community watches closely, hoping for a resolution to a conflict that has already claimed thousands of lives and displaced millions. Zelenskyy's call for a comprehensive ceasefire underscores Ukraine's commitment to peace, while the Russian government's actions continue to raise questions about its true intentions in the region. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.